Murray here from HockeyTrainingPro.com, and I'm on holiday again with Rick Kaselj. And so whenever we get together, we always talk about injuries that hockey players get, because Rick is the injury expert from exercisesforinjuries.com. We got talking about snapping hip, because sometimes you guys get that, you email me, and you're not sure what it is or what to do about it, so I came to the expert Rick Kaselj.
Yeah, I mean, so there's ended up being four things that I would end up kind of looking at. Number one ends up being, are you sitting lots? Because that sitting ends up putting that hip flexor into a shortened position. And when it's in a shortened position, it's more likely to shorten up and tighten up. Now, the second thing would be, because of that tightening up, I would look at foam rolling out the hip flexor. So you're foam rolling all the way to the top of the hip, top of the pelvis, all the way down the thigh in order to loosen up that hip flexor. The third thing would be targeted stretching to that hip flexor. And then fourth thing would be looking at doing like some glute exercises. Because you end up activating the glutes, and what that'll end up doing is inhibiting the hip flexors and allowing them to stretch out. So those would be the four things that I would end up doing. That snapping hip, it's usually a good sign of tightness in the hip flexors, and doing that four-step process will end up helping you when it comes to that snapping hip.
That's awesome, Rick. Thanks so much for sharing your wisdom with us. And I